Salut à tous, je suis Florian de Gorerol et nous sommes ici, et ce lion aussi, sur une place de Budapest en Hongrie, au nom absolument imprononçable comme tout le reste, juste à côté des studios de Neocore Games qui ont réalisé des jeux comme King Arthur ou The Incredible Adventures of Van Helsing. Nous vous avons beaucoup parlé du dernier et comme le deuxième opus va sortir au printemps, on se dit que vu qu'on était là, pourquoi ne pas aller leur poser quelques questions directement nous-mêmes. Allez, suivez-moi!
My name is Van Helsing. I'm a monster hunter.
Last time we met was 2 years ago at Gamescom.
That's right.
And we were waiting for the release of The Incredible Adventures of Van Helsing. The character had just changed, in fact.
Yes.
And that was a bit of a problem for you guys. And just a few months after that, you had a poll about which character would you rather see in The Incredible Adventures of Van Helsing.
Right. Tell me your name and maybe a few things about yourself.
My pleasure, sir. I am a hunter.
How successful was the poll?
It was very successful. We got a lot more response than we expected, and it also turned out really well because the same character, the mysterious stranger, won this poll that we also favored here in the office. So that was really a good choice from our community, and actually I think he won because he's maybe the closest to the Van Helsing stereotype that people just imagine him after the films.
Van Helsing wasn't your first game. We had King Arthur before, which was also a success, but
it's a completely different genre.
Yeah.
So.
Which one was the most successful of those games?
Van Helsing.
Oh, yeah, okay. And what did the release and the success mainly of Van Helsing changed for you guys at Neocore?
Well, we grew. Both the office grew in square meters and also in the team grew. So we were about 30 people when we created Van Helsing 1. And now we are 40 people working here at the Neocore Games, so we just grew a bit, and well, it was a good choice, and now everyone has his own little duty and not overwhelmed, and things are going a lot more smoothly.
Okay, so Van Helsing, we had only the hunter when the game was released, and then there were 2 classes DLC.
The Thaumaturge and the Arcane Mechanic.
That's them. Did the DLCs work as well as the base game?
Well, of course, not everyone bought the DLCs who bought the base game, but yeah, because these DLCs, the creation of these DLCs were based on community requests. They were very popular among our community, you know, because in the beginning we imagined this game as so we wanted to give the players one class, so we didn't want to make separate classes so the players have to choose in the beginning before knowing the game or knowing anything about the characters. We didn't want to force them to choose a class before knowing anything. But we wanted to give them the opportunity to create their characters and specialize them the way they want. So we wanted to give this opportunity in the skill trees and not by selecting classes or choosing classes in the beginning of the game. But obviously people are a lot more accustomed to different methods. So they like picking classes in the beginning, and then they want this class to be the same all over. I mean, if you pick a hunter, you want to be a hunter, so you want to do melee combat, or you want to shoot enemies. And if you pick a mage type of class, then you don't want to do melee fights with a sword, of course. So yes, based on community choice, based on community requests, we decided to add these 2 classes as DLCs. And the Katarina DLC, the Blue Blood DLC, that was also based on community choice because we got a lot of feedback that she was not very useful in the battles because she died too often, and in melee format. So her ranged format was okay, but in melee combat she died too quickly, and she didn't really have skills that powered her. So her skills were powering Van Helsing, they were passive bonuses.
I played as a melee character, so that wasn't a problem for me, but yeah, I can imagine that.
So in the Blue Blood DLC we added active skills for Katarina that do actual damage.
So you'll have the 3 classes from the start, or will you have to get... Okay.
Yeah, so you can, here in Van Helsing 2, you can choose right in the beginning.
How will the skill trees evolve? Will it be will they be the same as they were in the first game, or will they be longer?
They will be extended
considerably.
I'd say at least a dozen skills per class,
which is nice.
Yeah.
What are the ideas behind this extension for the skill trees?
Well, one of the themes we have pursued is creating skills that build on some of the existing skills, alter them and expand their usability. Like, for example, we had a grenade launcher skill for the arcane mechanic. Now we'll have a skill that will be able to launch multiple projectiles and use the bonuses from the original skill.
Merci à tous d'avoir visionné cet épisode. Donc on vous a parlé un peu de The Incredible Adventures of Van Helsing. On a encore plein d'informations qu'on est allé chercher chez Neocore Games. Il y a 2 épisodes qui arrivent très bientôt. Et puis le jeu sort le 19 avril, donc vous aurez vu tous les épisodes d'ici là. Merci vraiment de nous avoir suivis. On aura même une petite preview du jeu juste avant la sortie, je pense. Et à bientôt pour de nouvelles aventures.